So Bryan Danielson made some interesting comments as of late. Look, Danielson, he was a big star in ROH. He went to WB, he overcome all the obstacles and hurdles that was in his way. He became a top star, but then he left in 2021 because he decided not to renew his contract. He took a few months off. He opted to sign with AEW, where he made his promotional debut at All Out 2021. This all came after he returned to in-ring action in 2018. He had to retire in 2016 due to a history of concussions and WWE's doctors not being willing to clear him. Now that he's back wrestling, he's not working a full-time deal if you think about it, because AEW runs a max 3 shows a week if you include a live Dynamite, a live Rampage, and a pay-per-view, but most weeks it's just Dynamite, right? Well, he's looking to slow things down in his wrestling career because while appearing on One Fall, Danielson discussed his full-time career, how it would be coming to an end once his AEW contract is up. Now, keep in mind, he signed a 3-year deal in 2021, so hypothetically, his deal is up in 2024, just like a lot of guys. So, in this interview, Danielson was talking and he said, I don't, he was asked about his last match, how he would, his dream scenario for his last match. And he jokingly said, he'd like to, wrestle 2 weeks before he dies, right? He wants to wrestle for a long time, but he said that would be kind of my ideal situation. I'm not going to be a full-time wrestler for much longer. And then he laughed and then continued, and I quote, "That's all I said. I'm not going to be a full-time wrestler for much longer. When my AEW contract is up, that's pretty much it for me being a full-time wrestler. But I like some people, like Terry Funk, Jerry Lawler, those kind of guys who do it just for fun." And then he continued by noting that those type of guys don't wrestle a full-time schedule. They don't do it all the time. But as long as he's having fun, then he'll wrestle for the rest of his life. And then he jokingly said, he wishes that he found a profession that didn't cause him physical pain. I don't know what that looks like. You're working a very reduced schedule. You're not wrestling every week, right? You're at least at TV every week, but you're not wrestling every week. Is that once a month wrestling? Is that every few months? Is that every 6 months? Is that once a year? Is that once, every 5 years? Like, it's interesting. Like, I know he's a big family guy and everything, but when he comes out and makes these comments as a Bryan Danielson fan, it just makes me question, like, so what's the point? Like, why are you making the comments? Right? You had it taken away from you. You were depressed by it, and it angered you, and you were planning on leaving WB because they would not clear you. And then you get cleared, and now all of a sudden, well, I don't know if I want to wrestle that much anymore. I don't know. I just find it weird. Let me know what y'all think down in the comments area below. Leave a like, subscribe, comment, everything. And I'll see you on the next video.